So I've got good news and bad news. Good news is East Anglia is our ally. Bad news is the wedding, all that took place here in Almenham. That whole video got corrupted. We must now we've lost the wedding. We've lost the ex-husband. What's the guy's name? Rude or Rude, whatever. Come back, or Rued. Sorry, Rued came back. I killed him at the wedding. All of that gone. But luckily we're done with the quest line, so I can now continue. I actually started this recording about 5 minutes ago. I had to delete the next video because I got to right there on the stairs and the game crashed again. Eivor said he wanted to speak to Hatham, so I wanted to go check to him, and the moment I got here, the game crashed.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Ah, good. I hope this one did not give you too much trouble. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. There is more to be done, Eivor.
On both sides. For both the arrow and the melee. It's going to be good for the bear class. You're short 4 skills on the right, well, 3 on the left, and there's some hidden skills as well. From what I can see. We want to get there still, so we're moving up here. Just want to unread, basically.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
So the only reason Eivor said that to me, that he wants to speak to Aetham, is because he wanted to hand in the medallions.
Good to see you.
Have you got a contract for me?
Another day, another series of tasks that require a keen eye and a talent for violence. Interested?
Okay, so I'm just quickly want to set my timer. Start. The Om's Viking Code. Former Om's Viking betrayed his brotherhood and returned. Anthony is back on the guards. The Om's Viking Code is strict about punishment that deserves. All of these I can accept.
You're used to killing, yes? This one should. I bet some opal on you.
What do you have today?
The skipping through everything. Mythical Flail, 120. 2 days left.
Goodbye for now.
Another thing I did a while back, I want to show you guys, is where's the hunter? Petra, I formed a relationship with her. So Eivor and herself are now going steady. Hunter.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Like right here. I didn't see it.
Good day to you.
Come on.
You and Petra, eh? Couldn't ask for a better match for my sister. You treat her well. Happy to say I've refreshed my stocks.
May I see your stores?
So I have to find these. I have to actually go try and hunt them.
I brought something.
I'd pay well for this.
6 and 2.
Good. This will help the settlement. Bringing me this would be helpful.
3 and 2. 0, 0, 0, 2, 3. Lynx paw. Usually the lynx wins, but not
We
this
always
time.
have need for this.
The rest we won't have because that's higher level.
Done for now.
Yep.
I must.
Happy hunting.
Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
Wow, take it to bed even.
Just came to give you a kiss.
How sweet of you, love. Come here.
Imagine I'm like, take her to bed, and she's like, how dare you? Do you think I'm that cheap? Gone.
Looks like I have a new letter.
Eat that wretched hat of yours. Do you not know fine millinery when you see it, Rohan?
Read Chelwolf's letter.
Do you not know fine millinery when you
I pray
see
letter
it,
finds you
Rohan?
well, and my son
I could trade that
Chelbert
hat for
has
2
written
of
me a
your
few
horses.
times now, often in so much detail.
Silence, both of you!
It is as though
Randvi, I
I'm
demand
there,
that
he
this matter
admires
be
you.
settled here and
Trust
now.
you.
Have
So
patience,
loud.
Rowan.
Sorry
There's
guys,
a
I'm just
time
waiting
and
for
a
that.
place for such disputes.
Holy crap. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do the right by him. As for myself, I have settled nicely in this new role. My court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercia is stable. It's thanks to you.
Rohan, please.
We're trying to
This
read
is
and...
pointless and
I wish you could kill these two.
If you were able to see what I have...
Yes, like...
Randvi, I beg you, silence this fool.
Please just
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Bloody hell.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse
knew it.
too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A filly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of...
Painting, Rohan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom, to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer, to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Rowan is right, definitely.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed!
You can't
Does the
borrow it.
reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay
I forgot I was unmuted. I was busy working on the site just now.
After all, it's so precious.
Absolutely not. Silver.
Come on.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass, and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
Hey,
Some
upgrade.
interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her.
What the hell's
She
the
spends
angle?
quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Oh, show me alliance map.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So both of these are done. Essex we can't do yet. Wow, that's a level up on the settlement. And we need this the most. Power level 90, power level 90. Completed. For now, let's just do Oxenfordshire.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the Great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me.
I'm not gonna sleep with my brother's wife. I'm not gonna sleep with my brother's wife. I'm not gonna sleep with my brother's wife.
We won't take the longship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire.
I have to talk to him.
If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Damn it. Shouldn't have accepted that quest. New home, Viking for hire. There you go. Good old days of being able to fast forward. Just fast travel, I mean.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here. Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Seeing that sort of part of the bridge was missing.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Are you gonna get down? Yeah.
Well, is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, Good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randvi. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Someone rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Oxen of Order. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
Happy to help.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid. The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us?
We will help Magni clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close, and do as I do.
Brood and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
They're already on us, so... Oh, damn it. Dude's way too tough. Come on.
I feel great.
There. That's done. Now to deliver Magni his... There. That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Come on. Can you stand still?
Yeah!
Holy crap, horse.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Speak to him.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods he is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh, someone is thirsty.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-Kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
So serious. Imagine she beats me.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay? Got some on your boots?
Randvi's done you better.
she's a furious drunk.
There, you see? Should not have tried to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, "Thank you, Randvi."
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Well, I do hope to see you again. Randvi, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
Yeah!
Okay, now we have to go. Okay, at least there's a bridge ahead of us.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
I wish someone could make a game that just doesn't
I
end.
was wondering
I know that's
something.
basically impossible.
You and
but-
Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean... Did something happen between you two?
What
Yeah,
sort
let's
of
see.
question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
I swear if they knock me off. I was actually surprised that she stayed on. Usually in these types of games,
Look there! That must be the tower.
the
Take
person
the
you're
bridge.
escorting would jump off and start fighting. Where's the bridge? Down there.
Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Soul beat you, and you had a head start.
Well, well. Look at this.
Oh, there. Look at those pixeled wings.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Now is not the right time. Apparently, and I know it's cheating that I've checked up some tips and tricks by now, but I feel the same way. Gives you a bad ending because Sigurd feels you betrayed him. Apparently. So, now is not the right time.
Randvi, I do wish that I could indulge this feeling further. But that is not possible.
Of course. Yes. I was foolish to. Let this be a dream then. A moment that never happened but in our minds. I would not wish you to see me so weak as that.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst, we have had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here, if it is all the same to you.
I would like that.
Awkward. This is bad. That is bad. Do I have to take her back to town now, or is she already back?
Randvi? Must have returned to the settlement.
Yeah, she's not the one to travel on her own. She stays inside most of the day. She must have returned to the settlement, no need to worry. I still need to try and get to that as quickly as possible. Down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more points and we've got this. That's going to help us with our daggers. Foreign supplies. If only I had 5 more, I wouldn't have to do so much in the flippin' river raids. Because now I have to go in once more for a full 400. Then just once quickly for one chest to get the last 3 tattoos, and then I have everything from the river raids, like literally everything. I do not look forward to that. Okay. We pledged ourselves to our brothers, but let's quickly do a contract while we're here. Kill the target. And let's see what level you are, if I can catch up to you. In these sorts of games, when you pull for the horse and you have to run after it for a few miles, or run ahead of it till it catches up. Let's see what level this monster in front of us is. Coming this way, it seems. Speed's increasing. Save.
Go, Zunin.
White. I wish I could have assassinated this dude, but they won't allow for it. No, I need to dodge that. Can I please dodge one of his attacks? Dead. Or not.
There'll be bits of you all over!
What have we here?
What have you discovered? Can't see anything with all the poison.
No sunlight reaches where you are going. May you bathe in serpent skins. Your name, Frown Horde, Quick the Dead, whatever it may be, is stained forever.
My name's Corsair.
I left silver in the mouth of my home. Please say that it is spent well and frivolously.
Hope we can find more. Okay, we're still headed this way. I wonder at our current level if we'd be able to take on that level 160 one of the sisters. I think it was a chick up here. One of the sisters there. I wonder if we'd be able to take her on now. Because currently we're level 130 something, right? 140. So we are getting there now, and all our armor is fully upgraded. So I don't know. One, two, three, four, 5 more. First we get this fast travel point, then we go get the ingot. Oh, there you are. I am so blind. You're busy skulking right below my feet and I can't see you. Rayla ruins. Relia. Get back up and jump down. Really? Wow. No, man. I really need to get on there. Dude. Look that way. Jump. No, jump. No. You bloody retard. Let's try again. Okay, how do you intend to get up there? Eivor, you tell me. Doesn't matter what I do, you're too much of an idiot. Look at that. Either left or right, you can't go up. Is there a way inside? Because... this is impossible. Still loot down there though. Hallelujah! Finally you figured it out. I've been using the same moveset over and over. tried jumping up in space, tried just going up with arrow key. Finally it takes. So to the right. And the game's gonna crash. Wonderful.